Morning, everybody. Today we're going in. It's October 23rd. Next week is our deer trip. So this will be, I might hunt a couple more times this weekend. We're going in with an east wind to our face, down some corn to some timber. It connects to some beans. If the corn's cut, we're gonna sit sort of close to an edge that runs along a creek, hoping they are bedded in the woods. If it's not cut, we'll sit along the woods, hoping they're gonna come from the beans. Should be good. It's 48 right now. Pretty decent wind speed, and yeah, let's get after it. Let's go. A little update for you. Well, they're moving. I just saw two move, and this one walk across the road like I wasn't even there. Yeah, we're like a quarter mile away from the spot going down the gravel road. So I'm gonna sneak in there, and yeah, let's hope we get on something. Let's do it. Well, that didn't go nearly as well as I wanted. I got halfway in there, forgot my bow, came back and got it. That dried corn is so loud. There were locust trees next to it, just getting stuck in my backpack. Yeah, it was probably the loudest, if not the second loudest walk in and walk out I've ever had. We walked in there more once we waited about like 30 minutes to see if anything was gonna move. Found 3 scrapes that were fresh, some big tracks that were super fresh, some poop that looked very fresh, the freshest I've ever seen. And sat back there. I didn't want to push too far. I didn't see anything, but came back out and it was so loud coming out. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna head up another spot or head back, but I might be hunting tomorrow, so see you then. Let's do it. Welcome back, everyone. The time is now. We're going on our second Missouri trip. Last year, killed that 10 point. This year, we're about 45 minutes out. We're gonna be going after really anything. Everybody's gonna be there from today's Friday to next Sunday. With school and stuff, I can only stay till next Tuesday. So we're gonna hunt hard and just go after one in these next few days. So let's get after it.
I'm coming heavy with the fights on. I'm hunting, till you're gone. Save your last breath, 'cause you don't need it. Devil's gonna grab what he pleases. Your time has come. When no one can save you, you better run. Flag and I see it still. You're gonna find that I get even. Yeah, it's me. Over by nightfall, so don't worry. But putting up a fight calls my fury.
That same natural grassland I saw last year. I knew I'd bust some deer, but right along these fingers I just busted a tiny doe. So I'm kind of scouting, but I have my bow with me in case. To be honest, I'm pretty scared right now. I'm pretty sure I'm looking at 3 coyotes. And that shouldn't scare me, but it does. My owl screeched and one ran off, but I still see a lot of eyes looking at me, and I don't like this. Alright, it is about 10 minutes till sunrise. We got up in the tree. It took us a little bit, but same spot we sat last year. Looks amazing. Super, super open. We saw bucks, or Tommy saw a buck chasing last night. So, it's gonna be good. had a good morning hunt. We saw that spike and a tiny doe. I gotta do some schoolwork, sadly, so it's about 10:15, so I'm gonna go ahead and get down, do the schoolwork today so I can hunt the rest of the time I'm here. And the spot has a lot more pressure than I thought. There's reflective tape on a lot of trees, so either one person or multiple people are coming back here at some point. But it could have just been not the perfect morning, so it was beautiful though. Wind was kind of flipping all over the place, but just absolutely beautiful and open. So we're gonna get down right now and wet it again in the morning. All right, I know I didn't film after I got down yesterday. Basically, I just came back. We retrieved one of the does. The other doe, the blood trail was real good, and then just immediately stopped. So they couldn't find that one. So we found one of two so far. I was in Kirksville doing schoolwork and stuff. So it's the next morning. We're going to a spot I marked before I came in last year. Never actually checked it out. Jake, he went in there with Clint, and they saw a buck and a lot of other hunters one morning. So I'm gonna go in there, see if I can beat some people in there, and it's about a half-mile walk. Should be pretty good. So it's 43 degrees with a pretty good wind, so I'm looking forward to it. Got that last little bit of coffee. Got our snacks for today, because I'm seeing that I get pretty hungry by 8 o'clock, so let's hit this. Let's do it. All right, it's just now getting sunrise. It was a pretty good walk in. And I turned around a few times. It was all my fault. We came into this bottom that runs along the line of planted trees. We got the wind coming to us from the planted trees. It's a giant bottom. I couldn't tell how big the bottom was, and I'm kind of sitting too close to the edge. But it's open, and the wind is coming from the hill to my left and the planted trees. So if I were to do it again, I would have gotten into the middle more, so I'd have more shooting lanes. But right now, I really only have 15 yards to the hill to my left. The wind is picking up. When I was climbing, I put aiders on my sticks and cut them down to make them lighter. And the oak is such a hard tree, this one is, that I put my foot on the actual metal stick and it slipped off, and I banged every part of my body against the tree. But I'm hoping I got that figured out. And yeah, it's a chilly morning, but I think they should be moving. All right, so we got down, and we're not gonna go back to the truck just yet. I'm gonna work back to this planted stuff and back toward the creek. Drew said all the deer he has seen, like that chasing buck, have been in the water, so check that out. I'm not sure what it was, but I just heard a ton of commotion over where I was sitting. I don't know if it was chasing or what. I'm gonna take this really is thick with old rub, so I need to find some fresh sign. And I'm just working only when the wind blows. I just bumped 2 toes. It didn't blow yet. I'm kinda stuck. I don't know. If I push up, they may blow. Otherwise, I don't know how else I'm supposed to get closer because they were 50, 60. They saw me the whole time, I guess. That's hard. I don't know if those deer saw me. They might have just gotten the wind bumped. But we just found our first really fresh rub. I don't know what to do. Thinking about I need to get somewhere and just sit down for a little bit. Alright, I'm taking a little break. Just sitting in the middle of so many trails. Just seeing, I guess, if something will come get water. A couple 100 yards behind me. It is thick. Alright, so we got out of there. That was a long time we were in there. We were creeping slow, but I don't know if that was, I don't know if it's a smart decision because, you know, I'm not going to know they're there until they bust, really. I don't know how I'd see them with how crunchy those leaves are before they hear me, even moving with the wind, you know. So, right now it's already 2. I don't have a whole lot of time at all to go find a place, so I'm not really sure where I'm going. Alright guys, it's 4 o'clock. I'm just gonna walk in for a quick set. Probably just a ground blind. It's gonna be along a creek, got private on the other side, public on this side. Yeah, I just walked around for a long time today, needed some food, a little bit of rest, so I'm gonna walk in here. I've seen a lot of trucks parked here, so if this spot looks like it's been under some pressure, I'm gonna keep going. Looks like there's a good spot a little further along, but we got about almost 3 hours of hunting time, so it should be good. Let's just walk in and do it.